Meteorologist Kristi Gordon with a look at our weather forecast. Boy, it's chilly out there, Kristi, or it has been.
Yeah, if you're a skier or a snowboarder, I mean, it's been great times. The extended season all across southern BC has been awesome. But yeah, for those of us down below, it has been a little chilly, that's for sure. Quick look back at March, just to give you an idea. It has been extremely dry. For March 2023, we only had 38 millimeters of rain, and typically we'd have 113. So very dry. And then in addition, when you look at sort of February and March together, it was the second driest in terms of the amount of rainfall. And that's looking back for the records that we have, so in 87 years, as well as January through March was the 8th driest. So definitely below average in terms of precipitation. And today was lovely. Yes, a little on the cool side, but absolutely lovely. Here's a quick look at the temperatures. So these are below average across much of the province. Nice 12 degrees though in Lytton and Osoyoos at 12 degrees, but typically in Metro Vancouver we'd be at 12, and we were only at 8 today. Now you can see a number of scattered flurries. If you're traveling the mountain passes, we have scattered flurries in the forecast for tonight and again tomorrow. So it'll settle down overnight. We'll see clearer skies in the morning and then pick up again in the afternoon. So spotty conditions, definitely looking at potential for snowfall on the mountain passes. Here's a quick look. Sea to sky as well as the Malahat may see some wet flurries tonight, but it's just showers for your day tomorrow. Here's a look at the rest of the province. So sunshine across the northern regions tomorrow. We'll see that across southern regions as well. For our region, a little bit of cloud cover, but overall we're expecting sunshine. Again, we have a slight chance of an isolated shower or flurry, wet flurry even potentially for higher elevations tomorrow morning for Metro Vancouver. So don't be surprised if you see some flakes falling. But otherwise, we're looking at sunshine tomorrow, Sophie. 2 dry days on the way before we change over to periods of rain. And yes, it is going to stay cool. Definitely a cool rain on the way. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kristi. Well, it may.
Yeah. After 2 straight days of hail, come on now.
You seem a little bitter.
Well, if you follow me on social media, you know why.
Well, I also work right next to you.
Yeah, well, you hear me every day. I complain way more in real life than I do here.
All right.
I know it's all about the baseball, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it absolutely is, yep.
Yeah, but tomorrow,
this time of year, so this was sort of like an April Fool's joke for people over the weekend, was it not? Now, it occurred on Sunday, April 2nd, but nonetheless, yeah, snow across the region. There were reports of hail. At the airport, we even had 0.4 millimeters of snowfall, which likely were just little snow pellets. Nonetheless, white stuff on the ground. Now, it's very rare for us to have snow in April, but it does happen. We definitely do get snow in the month of April, but what's significant is that we have had now at the airport snow recorded in November, December, January, February, March, and April. So 6 months in a row, and that's the first time we've had it since recorded history. So thanks so much to Thierry Goose. He's one of our sort of Twitter followers, or that is sort of puts together all these stats. Now, we've had lots of people sharing photos of what spring means to you. Keep sharing the photos with us because we've had some great ones. Yes. This one, yeah, the 11th hole, not too far away. In fact, you could start practicing your putting. Sorry, I was forgetting what I'm putting. John, you can get out there and start practicing your putting. And yes, daffodils, a great sign of spring. And look at this one. I love it. My favorite. In Quesnel, Cheryl sending this. Cold enough to have a ton of snow on the ground, but warm enough in the sun to dry out your clothes. With a little bit of a breeze, you're good to go. Now, we have instability. So an upper level trough, that's what's been keeping it so cool across the region. And we're not expecting things to warm up much over the next little while. So still cool and unsettled tomorrow. Watch for pop-up isolated showers or even flurries. This is what it sort of looks like. You can get downpours underneath these cells, but blue sky in between. So showers for lower elevations. But if you're traveling the mountain passes, absolutely, we're still expecting snow. In fact, it's still regulation that you have snow tires on if you're traveling the mountain passes right through until the end of this month. So not bad in terms of temperature. 10 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Again, an isolated shower or flurry is possible. 2 dry days before a cold rain pushes in on Thursday. As I mentioned, you can see 12 degrees is our normal high. We're not expecting to warm up over the next couple of days. Tonight's Central Windows weather window is another sign of spring. This is the Red Mountain Slush Cup. Looks like it was a great day for it. Thanks to Ian for sharing that with us.
It's cold in there.
They're so fun, though. All right, thanks very much, Kristi. Squire joins us now with a look at what's coming up in sports.
Well, we're going to talk about the Vancouver Canadians.